Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing your January 2024 predictions. Cannot wait to get into this reading. It's a fresh new start for the new year, and there are 3 ways for you to pick your piles for today's reading. One way is through the different aces of pentacles in each pile. Another way is through the crystals, and the third way is through your zodiac signs, which you will find the timestamp to down in the description box. You can click on that timestamp and get straight into watching the zodiac preparation process and pick your pile through your zodiac signs. So the first way is through the aces of pentacles. You can see here it's called the ace of gifts, ace of pentacles, and the ace of pentacles. The second way is through your crystals. Let me introduce your crystals to you. So for pile number 1, you have the Dragonstone crystal. For pile number 2, you have the Amethyst crystal. For pile number 3, you have the green Jade crystal. And for pile number 4, you have the Mookaite Jasper crystal. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the piles for you here today. Feel free to check out more than one pile in case you are drawn to them. You know, your intuition is your guiding light. It always takes you to the right readings. So whether you're drawn to one, several, or maybe all for today's reading, trust your intuition. There's no such thing as too little or too many. At the end of the day, your intuition is going to guide you to the messages that you are meant to hear in today's reading. Once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I'm about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. So if this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and as mentioned, I will see you in your readings. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, this specific section was created just for you. So as you know by now, what I do is I shuffle around the different zodiac signs, the 12 zodiac signs, and once ready, I draw out, whoa, looks like we're ready. Pile number 1 already has the Leo. And once we're ready, I draw out 3 zodiac signs for each pile. So for pile number 1, there is Leo, there is Scorpio, and we have the sign Taurus. For pile number 2, let me grab 3, 1, 2, and 3. For pile number 2, you have the signs Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. For pile number 3, the signs are Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. And last but not least, the 3 signs for pile number 4 are Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries. So, my dear soul family, these are the signs and their association to each of the 4 piles for today's reading. Please feel free to pick using your sun, rising, and moon. I highly recommend you check the 3 out. You might even find all of them in one pile or distributed amongst 2 or even 3 piles. If you want to go by just one, in that case, I highly recommend you pick using your rising. That's just a recommendation. It's something that I've heard from astrologers and found myself to be something that actually works. You know, your rising deals with your outside world. And so you may find that it is the sign that will resonate with you the most. But at the end of the day, how can you resist not watching with your sun sign? It is all up to you and how you wish to conduct or choose your reading. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. One last thing I want to say, some of you sometimes ask me, how do I find out what my moon sign is? Or how do I find out what my rising sign is? There are many free websites on Google. All you need to do is write down how can I calculate my rising sign? How can I find out my rising sign? How can I find my moon sign? And you will find many websites that will create this chart for you for free. You type in your date of birth, the year, and everything else that's needed, including the time of birth for your rising if you want to find your rising, and it will automatically calculate it for you and provide it for you. Okay, I'll leave you a little bit to take a look at your crystals, your piles, and your zodiac signs, and I will catch you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your 2024 January predictions. Cannot wait to get into your reading. If you were drawn to this pile, then your crystal is the beautiful Bloodstone. And this is the Ace of Pentacles that took you to using this deck. If you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case only, your zodiac signs for this pile are Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading, guys. And as I always say, please remember, this is a general reading. Not every single detail may resonate with you. And so these zodiac signs may be your signs and may not be. Okay, so these are the oracle decks that we will be using for today's reading. And on the far right, as you can see, I'm going to be using your astrological chart of houses. And this way, we'll be casting some runes on them to get an even more detailed reading for today. Right, so you've got 5 tea leaves. I'm gonna take these out of the way for now. And let's start casting your runes and checking what to expect this month before we even take a look at your cards. I'm gonna cast them, leave them aside, set your tarot cards on the table, and let's take a look at your overall energy of what to expect in your January 2024. All right, let's start the casting process. Wonderful. So, what do we have here? Between the 1st house and the 12th house, it's equally between the two. You have the Nothis rune. You've got 1 on the 10th house and 1 on the 11th. Here, you've got the Gebo rune. Interesting. So you've got 10, 11, 12, and the 1st house. They're all significant for your January reading. 10th house. You've got the blank rune. Very interesting, actually. It gives me an idea right off the bat. In the 4th house, you have the Tiwaz rune. And these are your runes in today's reading. Let's put them to the side so you can see them. Actually, you don't need most of that. These are where the runes have fallen. In fact, if I need space, I may be taking this whole thing out and just leaving the circle. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So I think this is going to be your significator card. you have rest. So nice to see. Do you see your card? There we go. You have the card rest. Let's keep it right there. You have the merchant self-worth. You've got trade. You do have the first house. Very interesting. Okay. You have Venus in Taurus with romance. All right. And you have Moon in Scorpio with power. One of the signs in this pile is Scorpio. This is what I mean by, if this is not your zodiac signs, they are going to be matching up with the reading, the energy of the reading. So you have Moon in Scorpio with power. And let's check out your tea leaves. So for this month, you have Cane, pay attention to your health. You have Mountain, major challenges to overcome. Okay. I think we can push these just a little bit down so you can see your cards. All right. You have the month of August, very interesting. You have Seahorse, family matters. And finally, you have Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. And I really did see that with your 10th house, which we'll talk about in a moment. Okay, so many synchronicities right off the bat, but I want to take a look first at your tarot cards before we begin your reading to get a full picture of what you can expect in January 2024. Okay, so what can pile number 1 expect, please, in January 2024? I'm feeling this one, this one, this one, and this one, as well as that one. Okay. So, my dear pile number 1, your tarot cards are, you've got the Page of Pentacles. You did pick the gift after all. You have the 7 of Pentacles. So cool. You have the 3 of Wands. And you got your main card right there. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. You have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Good Cheer. You have the 7 of Wands. You've got the Empress with Matrona. You have the Page of Wands. And for this reading, you've got 3 more cards, which we can even place down there as we push your cards to the top. So what can we see going on in January for you? So new year, new beginning for sure. You've got the blank rune in the 10th house. We can see that there is a new beginning, especially in the area of your work, career, or something related to your goals. I mean, you could be working, but this could be talking about your goals. So take it how it resonates. We'll be taking a look at what it is. You know, with the merchant, I really feel for a lot of you, it is in fact related to your work, but it is a general reading after all. Take it how it resonates. So a new beginning for sure in the area of your work. Your Ace of Pentacles, which you were drawn to, is presented as a gift. So I see that there is a surprise coming up in your work that is pleasant, that you are not expecting at all. And speaking of which, not only that, there are many surprises that you are not expecting with the 7 of Pentacles here. This specific 7 of Pentacles, it's like your life is moving in a positive direction. It's growing in general, but I really feel with these 2 cards, especially in conjunction to each other, they give me this strong intuitive feeling with the Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles that you've been very patient, and all of a sudden a lot of things are lining up at the same time. A lot of good things in January in specific are lining up at the same time, happening to you. And I see you with the Three of Wands, so excited about the many opportunities and the many surprises that are appearing at your doorstep, giving you the opportunity to do, like, there's an expansion with the Three of Wands. Your heart also and your excitement is expanding. You feel like on the horizon there are many things that you can do and discover. Also with the Empress being birthed, you know there are so many things coming up with all of the surprises that are being presented to you. You can now start to imagine all of the things. Looking at the winter, I think you're maybe expecting things ahead, maybe in the spring or maybe even in the summer. So you can already see ahead. I feel like the universe is showing you a little bit ahead of what to expect with all of these surprises during your summer, or I was going to say during your spring or summer, and I just said summer. So I think within these surprises is one major big surprise that is about something that will start for you during the summer of 2024. We can already see, and we've noticed from the very beginning with the 10th house having the blank rune, that there is a lot of opportunities and gifts coming up. I see them, to be honest with you, now that we're looking at everything, coming in different things. Actually, not now. I did notice it from the very beginning, and I told you exactly the same thing. I'm noticing that there are different surprises coming up in your life, but mainly in the area of your work, career, or goals. I see that there are blank new opportunities that you're not like really expecting coming up in the area of your career, that is going to bring along with it a lot of surprises. I see with the Gebo in the 11th house, the Gebo is the rune of gifts, giving without a return. It falling in the 11th house, the house of friends or like-minded groups of people. I see that you are definitely making new friends that you're going to be in harmony with. You do have romance here. This is like you finding a close-knit, a group of people that you will love to connect with, you'll find a lot of harmony with, you'll have a great time with in January. And it's going to be like this gift to you. Also, these people will really be giving with the Gebo in the 11th house. They will really be giving as so you to them. And there will be a lot of harmony with the Two of Cups and the Romance card and love between all of you. Now, this may be also with the Romance card for some of you finding your significant other in January. I did see this pop up for a lot of you when doing the romantic readings. So this may be for some of you, if you are single looking for love. This may also be you finding that right person in your life where there's a lot of harmony and love between the two of you in the month of this January. I was going to say December, so maybe you're like meeting them in December perhaps. And I see that the connection is balanced. I see that there is a lot of passion between the two of you and a lot of harmony and a close-knit friendship being created between the two of you. Also gift, right? And we're seeing a lot of gifts. So I believe that this will be one of the gifts that you will be getting in January in your life, whether it's these people, this romantic relationship, or maybe even both, depending on how this resonates in your life. I see that this is going to start out as a friend with a caterpillar, leading into something much more beautiful. It's starting definitely off as friends, but a close friend that you really resonate with. Your values are in harmony with each other. I see there is a strong, powerful bond between the two of you, creating butterflies later on, turning into true love. So maybe in January, this is where you're meeting this person, and it's gonna this person, and whether it's love, like I said, or friendships, you're really going to be enjoying this. It's going to be one of the gifts that come with the new year for you. Now, something so interesting here with the Nothis, moving from the 12th house to the 1st house. This is mind-blowing, especially that you have self-worth here. And this is very significant for you in the month of January, especially that you have the card of power. So what is going on here? Let's explore it together. So Nothis is about the will to survive. It's about tenacity. It falling between the 12th house and the first house. Let's clarify things together. You know, the 12th house has to do with, you know, transcendence, healing, karma, growing, right? What is it called? A closure to a spiritual journey, like finally overcoming something. And then it's falling into the first house as well. So to me, this is saying that in January, it looks like there's also a new beginning. It's like you are the surprise that you are unwrapping, because it seems like you will grow here into having a lot of power. You've finally closed an old karmic chapter. You've grown, you've built, you had this tenacity to grow out of something, and you're experiencing the gifts and the results of that in January. You'll find, like, perhaps specifically with self-worth, your self-worth is healing, like in a specific area of your life. You're also feeling more powerful. And it's crazy, guys, because if you've been watching my readings with me every day, this energy, I'm sure you've noticed it, has been coming up over and over. It was crazy. Every single day from different decks. I take out the chakra deck and you get the self-worth card, and all the other cards are supported with, you know, somebody's growing a dragon with it. I use the runes, I use the houses, I use tarot, I use different types of oracles, and it's crazy how this specific message was persistent for some of you. You're growing these days, guys. You've done a lot of work. You were very tenacious about overcoming a specific shadow. You're integrating these days on the brinks of the new year, an important shadow that you were trying to overcome. It's going to be one of your surprises to see yourself growing into your power. And, you know, the first house is the house of ego, confidence, right? Self-image. So the way you're presenting yourself to the world in the new year is pretty powerful. Also, as you're coming into balance internally, you're resting. You are feeling good about yourself. You are calm within, and it's bringing a lot of power on the outside. And you can even see it here as one of your surprises. The 7 of Wands is like facing challenges, which we talked about in the 12th house with the Notice, which is resulting to a new birth of you with the Empress. Before we explore your tarot cards, so also this has to do with you growing the caterpillar. You were for a long time in between phases, just like a caterpillar, in an uncomfortable stage of, you know, not giving in and being tenacious, but at the same time not seeing the results of this work that much. And your butterflies are now opening up the shell, the cocoon, and you're flying off in January. So congratulations with that, my dear pile number 1. I've been seeing this message for you consistently, and this is why I'm super confident to announce it to you today. This is not like me thinking I'm reading this right or wrong. This is absolutely what is going for you in the month of January. Also, there's something that has to do with your family or your home. As you can see here with the 4th house, you see the Tiwaz in the 4th house. Tiwaz is about ethics. It's about values. It's about taking the morally correct action. It's about having the courage to act according to your own values. So it's really surprising me how it's falling into the 4th house, the house of your home. Also, it could be the house of your stability. I'm thinking it could be one of the two things. For some of you, just like the rest card says, it could be that you're finding a lot of stability within yourself as you find your power. Overcoming a major challenge that one day looked like an intimidating mountain, and now you're at the peak, feeling stable, feeling good, feeling in control. But it could also actually literally be about your home or your family, because you do have family matters here. So for most of you, I would say it actually has to do with your family. I see a lot of rest within your family in the month of January, especially that you get all these homey vibes that we're seeing with your deck. So I think there is more, like, I don't want to say rules and regulations, but perhaps there is this harmonious conversation that is going on in your home in the month of January, where you are speaking together honestly about the things that are important to each one of you. I think you're setting new important rules that will benefit every member of the house. And there is, in general, a new beginning in your home, a lot more harmony. Expect to find a lot more harmony. Expect to find the dynamics within your home in the month of January more related. What's the word I'm looking for? Aligned with your values and the things that you find important. So yeah, there's a lot of talking. There's a lot of bringing things together. There's a lot of peace at home, stability. In January for you, it's cozy, it's relaxing, there's a lot of harmony between you and your family, and I think you are all doing or starting to do, with the Ace of Pentacles specifically, and you have 2 pages, so there are many beginnings here, but you're starting to do what is right for all of you in the month of January. Right. Let's explore your last 3 cards. I want to push these up, but I also want to explore the tea leaf with the cane. It does talk about your health. Perhaps this is literally about your health or something else. I did not see it in your 6th house, but doesn't necessarily have to be there. Let's check out what to expect with this card. Perhaps these cards are explaining that last card that I'm seeing here. Maybe it's advising you for January to be careful with your health, and because if you do, your body is going to feel very powerful. It's all about just bringing things into balance. Moderation is key. That's as guidance. But let's see what this cane wants to say and what your last cards want to say. So you have the Mary Lloyd, I believe is how it's pronounced, of Celtic mythology, and the High Priestess. Mary Lloyd, yeah. You have the list. This is the Judgment card. Whoa! Talk about you amassing a lot of gifts this month. I'm serious, guys. It looks like you're really getting a lot of surprises, a lot of awesome things in the month of January. A lot of them are things that you once journaled, once that you dreamt about, you wanted to achieve, and you are going to feel blessed and spoiled with the amount of gifts that you are getting this month. I mean, this is a rune of gifts. Can you believe it? So gifts all around, whether it's appearing in your tarot or in your runes, you're definitely getting a lot of nice gifts this year in different areas of your life. Things that you once wished for are realizing for you. They are coming true into your life. So, High Priestess, the list or the Judgment card, as well as the 4 of Pentacles. What am I seeing? Guys, I paused a little bit here to take a look at your cards until I actually figured it out. What I've done was I've taken a look at the guidebook's point of view and then put the pieces together, and I think I totally understand what your message is for January up here. So let me read you a quick part of the guidebook when it comes to the Mary Lloyd. It does say the Mary Lloyd is a Welsh midwinter custom of barbaric battle, where the skull of a horse atop a white robe is animated and carried from house to house and pub to pub. She is paradoxically fabulous and terrifying all at the same time. She stands at a liminal time, and her undead geese, she sings of a mystery that was old when the world was new. To me, you have a very strong message here, especially that the Mary Lloyd is actually carrying a message here. So this is more of a message to you for January. And seeing the not the paradox, the dichotomy of energy of how she's terrifying and fantastic or fantabulous at the same time. I think that something can either go in such a fantastic way or such a terrible way, and you're standing at this liminal time. I think it has to do with your health, because it does say pay attention to your health, but it doesn't have to be specifically to your health. Please take it how it resonates. It could be in some area of your life that you're being invited to pay more attention to. I see that you are at a very important time. As you can see with the pillars of the High Priestess, you do see the shadow and the light. I do in fact see you standing at a very liminal time of your life, perhaps probably with your health. And it is saying this time, depending on how you're going to act in this situation, it's going to determine if you're going to go towards the light or maybe towards the shadowy side of it. So I believe the way to rise above this challenge with the Judgment card is to be very specific with yourself and commit to these specific new plans that you're going to put in. It says Emma, nice. Charles, naughty. Casey, nice. So to me, if this is like your health, for example, you want to start setting new rules, especially in January, where you go, right, so I'm going to be careful in my, for example, sugar consumption. I'm going to replace this with this. I'm not going to be consuming this. I'm going to be consuming that. I'm going to listen to my doctor, and so on. So you want to take drastic measures in terms of your health, because with this liminal time, as you take these important steps, it's either going to be one of the new presents that you're going to enjoy in the new year of how your health is improving tremendously. This could be, listening to your doctor. It could be things you already know. It could be your health regimens. How this resonates with you, because it will be providing a lot of power to your health, and you want to use that time wisely, and because it could either go in a direction that you may not prefer and cause challenges down the road, or it may go in a direction that you will love and you will feel very blessed in when it comes to your health. This year, my dear pile number 1, you're changing drastically. Your life is changing drastically. There are new things coming up on the horizon that you don't even have an idea about, that are going to be awesome. And included in all of these changes are your health. And your health could be so much better. It could be powerful. It could be at its best. And you have the guidance of be careful and take the necessary measures, because it will make your health really good. And I saw August, as I was saying, that maybe your health is going to be great by August. You're going to find many changes happening throughout the months, but specifically in August, maybe there is you're really flourishing. Also, you're glowing. There's the Empress, where you're looking great as well by August. So yeah, do things in moderation, perhaps, with the Merchant card here. And my dear pile number 1, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It can really help you out with achieving all of your goals for this year. On top of that, it's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate or waste time reading it. You can even listen to it. There is an audio version. It has all the advice and secrets to helping you truly become a productive person right away. And get this, all while enjoying the journey. And this is the focus of this ebook. It will really change your mindset forever about how you see productivity. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. Sometimes a couple of ideas can change your whole life. And my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your January 2024 predictions. And to do this reading, these are the oracle cards that we will be using, as well as the tea leaves. And then on the far right, whoa, that's really cool. On the far right, as you can see, are your astrological chart of houses, in which I will be casting some runes on to get even more details of what to expect in your month. Okay, so if you've chosen this pile, then your crystal, I feel this one too, so I'm going to take it. Then your crystal is the beautiful Amethyst. And this is the deck that we will be using, which most of you or a lot of you have chosen through the Ace of Pentacles. And if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case only, the signs for this pile are Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always say, please don't worry about them. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energy of the reading itself. And remember, it's a general reading. Not everything that you see might resonate. Ooh, I see that one. Oh, and the other one also came out. Might resonate with you. It might be a detail that belongs to somebody else during the during a general reading, right? So remember that. Okay, so we have your oracle cards out. How many tea leaves do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like you've got a lot going on this month. We even see the drama card. It is a month of change with the 5th house. So many drastic changes are happening. Don't worry about the word drama. It just, to me as a reader, means that there are dramatic changes happening. They could be absolutely towards the positive. Maybe some are this and some are that. Let's find out together. I'm very open to see what you have. But all in all, I do see dramatic changes. And you know, sometimes, or a lot of the times, dramatic changes are really cool. Because you know how someone that goes from like not knowing what to do in their lives and suddenly they're into rich and fame and success and traveling and all these cool things. That's a dramatic change, right? So let's explore what to expect here together. Let me put your tarot deck to the side. I feel like this is going to be your significator card. You have bravery. Ooh, love this for you. There's so much going on with this card. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's your significator card. Let's put it right there towards the far left. And you have this extra card of a bird standing on a tree branch. Okay. You have the drama card. Well, now that it's falling under bravery, I'm also seeing more to this situation, so that's cool. And you have Weaver, rediscovery, transition. There's definitely a lot of transitional energy going on in this pile. Right, so let's take now a look at your tea leaves. So, I mean, whoa. So you have Lion, time to act. And bravery, okay, this is definitely giving us more perspective about what to expect from your reading. That's really cool. You have Cane, pay attention to your health. That exact card popped up in pile number 1. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend you check it out. It is a huge deck after all. So getting the same card after all this vigorous shuffling really says a lot. You might want to check out pile number 1. Okay, and if you watch my live readings, you do know, you can see how long I take to shuffle the decks between each reading. Okay, so you also have, how about we push it a little bit down? Yeah, we can do that for sure. And yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's take a look at the rest of your tea leaves. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Lovely. Yeah, I do see you working or doing something this month. Let's see. Putting something together maybe with the Weaver. You have teardrops, great personal sorrow. Let's keep it right there. Okay. And you have the eyes here for sure. Maybe you're going to see something or see a specific transition or something. We'll find out. You have the month of March, guys. This card has been persistent on the channel. I mean, by that time, I should create a hashtag March on this channel. It pops up for some of you like popcorn in most of the readings. Again, it's a 200 card deck. There are the 12 months, and this is the card that keeps appearing for you guys for 3 months now. So something is up that you should expect in March. You have Rat, someone working against you behind your back. You have marriage. Wow. You have yoke, feelings tied down or frustrated. And whoa, you have star, guaranteed success. Love to see this for you. Can't wait to find out more about what this is. I want you to see your cards, so I could just like push these up a bit. That way you can see your cards. How about we cast your runes before we take a look, at your tarot cards. This way, as I'm shuffling your cards and setting them on the table, I can study everything, right? And we can begin right away. So these are your runes. Let me take them and start casting. Wonderful. So you have the Ingwaz rune in the 9th house. You have between the 2nd and the 3rd house, the Yewaz. And you have the Raido in the 5th house. We do see a time of change for sure. There is an emphasis on the 5th house, which is the house of passion, play, confidence, creativity. Also confidence, since we're talking about bravery. But that to the side for now. And let's explore the rest of your tarot cards. So, my dear pile... Hey. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let me adjust that and come back. So interesting. I shuffled zoned out. This deck, I even chose the Ace of Pentacles, put it up top, like I went through the whole deck trying to find the Ace of Pentacles for this reading for you to choose from the beginning. Shuffled it a gazillion times and didn't even notice that there were cards on the other side. So actually, I am going to take this as a surprise. Maybe there are surprises, and perhaps now you want to check pile number 1. You see what I mean by surprises. So I feel like there are a lot of surprises coming up in your life in the month of January for sure. Just as I was surprised to see them. Okay, so again, look, this keeps coming up. We'll just take it. And do you see the surprises? I just did the same thing now. Unbelievable. So, what should you expect in your month of January 2024? So 1, 2, and 3. And I don't know what's up with your pile of things covered and things appearing. It's so interesting. I believe this is definitely emphasizing the energy of surprises. If we push these up a little, I think you have a lot of space down there for 3 more cards. So 1, 2, and I've actually, do you see? It even wanted to come upside down. The other way around, I mean. And 3. Okay, so let's explore your cards. Before exploring your cards, I want to read the 2 open ones that have been revealed to you. I think we are meant to read them first before we turn the cards the other way around. So Ace of Pentacles and 7 of Swords is pretty interesting. We do see a new beginning popping up in your life that you were not expecting. Okay, so I think what I see here is you, after taking like a pause here to look at your cards and how things are working together with the 7 of Swords, because, you know, taking a look at the 7 of Swords is tricky energy at the end of the day, and I did not want to say something before I take a close look at your cards. So here's the thing. I see you for the first time with the Ace of Pentacles seeing something. It's like the fish, the koi fish, any fish lives in its own environment, and to get outside of its environment and see something, I see that it just saw something, picked up on something that it usually it wouldn't see in its everyday life. So to me, this is saying that something has been happening behind your back with the 7 of Swords, and you are discovering it this month. Although initially it might make you feel sad, but here is the thing. I see you standing up in such a brave way towards this situation, taking your rights back. And I'll walk you through how you're taking your life, I was gonna say life back. Maybe someone was trying to take something from you. Maybe someone loved with pentacles something that you have. Someone wanted was just about to take an opportunity that was coming to you, or was trying to grab something from you, and you are catching this month and standing up to yourself, for yourself in such a brave way. You have two lines here. You're almost not going to think about it. You're like, that's it, that's not right. I'm standing up for myself, and I'm making sure this doesn't happen to me. I don't even see you thinking about it. I see you getting right at it, and you paying attention to something not going right, and you're like, oh no, not me. That's not happening to me kind of energy. And really standing there for yourself. This is going to create a new birth with the egg. And let me show you, even here with the runes, you kind of have that similar energy going on with the runes. You see with the 9th house, this is the house of spiritual growth. It's also the house of ethics. So very interesting. The Ingwaz, I always tell you guys, Ingwaz is a rune of fertility, one that you have to be really careful with, because if you pay attention, you have pay attention here properly to that phase, it can lead to awesome things happening in your life. So I'm seeing it leading to some form of growth, a rebirth in your life with the fertility. So you standing up for yourself and putting your foot down and going, no, I'm not letting this happen. Excuse me, what are you doing here? How did you dare to do that? Do you think you can do that? And just like usually when we see a rat or something, it's afraid, it runs off, right? So this is someone who's acting like all tiger-like behind your back, or is this a leopard? All, courageous behind your back, but feels very small in comparison to you, I would say, in front of you. So it's not like scary energy that you can't handle. I think this is just you discovering something that only someone can do behind your back and never in front of you. It might disappoint you a lot, saying, why would you do that? But look, it's leading to great... Oh, it says personal sorrow. I read it, you won't believe me. For a second there, great personal growth. And we can see that here with the 9th house, the house of personal growth, that how you're capable of doing something, how you're growing, how you watch yourself stand up for yourself, catch that situation and go, oh, no, I don't take that, and get your territory with the line here going, that is my territory, don't touch that. You feel more powerful, you feel strong. And I've envisioned something. I've envisioned, because there's a new birth here, birthing of, an opportunity, and also the Ace of Pentacles. I see, especially with the Rido in the 5th house. I'm getting there. So I want to say that this is birthing an opportunity. And what I channeled right as I was speaking to you a moment ago is like someone had like some sort of argument with their manager going, why would you accuse me of this, or how can you do this behind my back? And the manager is trying to put this person out of their job, and they're like, this person saying, this is not fair, I've done this and I've done that, this you didn't put this into consideration, you told me to do this and that and the other. Something unfair here happens. This person stands up for themselves, and another manager from another department hears what's going on. So this manager with the new opportunity comes into the office and goes, hey, I hear that you are letting this employee off. I had my eye on this awesome employee for a long time. May I please now hire her to my department? So this employee goes to the other department, and now they have better benefits, less work, a trusting manager who always wanted them, great employees, maybe even another building or something. So the whole situation changes to their advantage in a drastic way. So I'm seeing here, as you stand up for yourself and you go, what's this, what's that, you're being offered a better opportunity right off the bat, like right as you're upset, right in the middle of where you're upset, you get something even bigger, and right away you're like, whoa, how could this turn into this awesome opportunity? I would do this all over again. So yeah, a birth of something, a fertility, as your situation grows and gets better. And I see you in January, starting a new opportunity with the ace. You do see it here with the Rido in the 5th house. The Rido is going on an adventure. It's also about taking risks, by the way. So to me, this is like resonating, or it's in synchronicity with what we're talking about in terms of taking a risk, at going bold with something, going, oh no, not taking that. And because of that, you get a great opportunity that you're not expecting at all, breaking your tie, an old tie to something that was actually making you feel stuck with the yoke, tying you down. It wasn't pleasant. Maybe with the yoke, someone was using you, or something was taking advantage of you. You're breaking free from that. You're free like a bird, and you're no longer relying on this old situation. You're relying on yourself. I don't know in which area of your life this is going to be. Perhaps we're going to find out. Yeah, I think we're gonna find out. But to me, a bird on the branch, I always tell you guys this, it reminds me of how the bird relies on itself when it's standing on the branch. It's not relying on the branch's capability to carry it. It's relying on its capability to fly. So you're not tied down anymore. You're not reliant on something as a result. So this situation going on behind your back, as soon as you discover it, will instantaneously turn into a new opportunity before your tears run dry. And you will find that it's a situation that is setting you off free, allowing you to do something else or to rely more on yourself. So this is really good to see here for you. I feel like you're going to feel so good about yourself, because you have here the 2nd house, which is the house of self-worth, confidence. So I see that it's giving you more confidence in yourself, either to do something or to be yourself unapologetically, the way you believe you should, present yourself, or your confidence to maybe pursue something different or do something different, or to take on an opportunity that you love. So that's what I'm seeing here, especially that with the Awaz rune. It's the Awaz rune is a rune of new potential. So your new found self-confidence in that area is giving you the potential now to do something entirely different. It's also falling in the 3rd house of communication. So your communication this month, the way you speak and stand up for yourself, will create new potential. Perhaps the 2nd house is allowing you to be free, right? It's also the house of possessions, by the way. So maybe, if this is about your work, then in that case, it is giving you new potential to possess material things, like for more money, to amass more things, something along these lines for sure. I think for some of you it is work, because it has to do with weaving, and you see here transition, rediscovery. So you're rediscovering a way to maybe work to get your financial independence or something. Okay, so cool. You're reading. I think here, maybe some of you are literally getting married, but I think here you're merging with something else altogether this month. Like maybe leaving something to the past and joining something else. Can't find out yet what March wants to say, so perhaps there is also a new beginning in March. Or maybe you're preparing yourself for a new transition in March. Who knows? We'll find out in a moment. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. Whoa, look at that. 8 of Cups. You're cutting ties with something. Didn't I tell you guys? This in January, you're once and for all cutting ties with something that you do not like, instantaneously getting a new opportunity right away. You're not, you see, you 2 of Cups, it's like the universe is telling you got this, you're not going to fall. We've got you. You're not going to fall, we'll catch you. You're not going to fall. You're not going to fall. We'll catch you. Maybe even this is the promise from the universe. We've got you. We're there by you. We're standing with you through the thick and the thin. Once this cuts off, you'll get your opportunity right off the bat before your tears even run dry. So you have the Lover's card. Oh, at this point, guys, I think there is a new beginning in love as well. Oh, Two of Cups. It is the card of actually romance and love. And you've got marriage. You've got the Lover's card. At this point, I really believe also happening for you this month is a new beginning in love. That's also expected. You have the Five of Swords. Look at you winning through something tough. You see, Five of Swords is either a card of win or loss, right? It's centering your reading right here. And I see that as you were cutting something off of your life, you thought you were losing, and on the brinks of that, you win. Where you're not expecting it, it's a desert right there. So yeah, there is a huge change for this pile this month. A mega change that will change your whole life and the way you're experiencing life, taking you on a new adventure with so many potential waiting for you to grab. And that's why you have the Ingwaz rune with so much, like with fertility, things are coming up for you as a result of you taking risks, and grand changes are happening with the 5th house. Okay, so this is the Five of Swords, and centering your reading. Numerologically, it is a time of change. You've got the High Priestess, and it's so calm and so beautiful. Although you cannot see what's ahead yet, you see a beautiful, peaceful environment. Again, that's a message from the universe letting you know it's going to be so good once the curtains open up and you get to see what's beyond it. You will love that this happens. So look at the Nine of Wands. Talk about birth, and they're going to their natural habitat, the sea. Okay, I'll get to it in a moment, especially with the bird and the tortoises, the baby tortoises, and you've got the Fool. Yeah, we do know by now that you're entering a new beginning, a new adventure in your life. Maybe you don't know, maybe it's new to you, but you're so excited to take it on. You're happy with that. And this month, you are finishing up this old risk. You know, something was going to eat you up, but you're winning and moving to the other side. It's not going to be able to attack you. You know, I see you making it very quickly. They thought, or this person thought, or this organization or whatever it is, thought that they can like attack you without you seeing, but they will discover with the Nine of Wands that you are confident. That's the lion energy here. You're confident, you're strong, you're setting your boundaries, and you're not allowing this to happen. Even the Nine of Wands, by the way, is sometimes considered a card of protection because of all the wands protecting their territory. Didn't we say protecting your territory? So this is really good for you. Imagine this lucky situation that happens to you, where you finally discover something that was going to happen, and you're like, hey, what's this? And the whole dynamics changes just because you pointed it out. You've noticed it, and their whole plans fails. So someone was trying to like tie you down, maybe take something material from you, take an opportunity from you. It didn't happen yet. They were just trying. Yes, maybe you're going to like feel bad about it at the moment, but the way things are going to turn out at the moment equally is really going to surprise you, because it will turn into a great adventure coming up for you, freeing you. It will be like a hit of good luck for you, freeing you from something you didn't initially like, and allowing you to rely on yourself and not rely on something. It's going to be so good. I see you in January, as a result, weaving something, like maybe perhaps starting to work on something else, putting things together. And it seems like March is very significant for you. I want to pick up your tarot cards and get more information about March, because there seems to be a new start here. So what is March signifying, please? And I believe we'll be able to understand right away, because we can see your story here and how it's going to come down. You know, your spirit guides are telling you, we got you. You don't even need to worry about this. We got you. So what's happening here in March, please, for pile number 2, since it showed up? I feel this one. Okay, and these two. So why is March showing up in January for pile number 2, please? Wow. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I see you starting a new journey, and maybe you figuring things out until you find with the Tree of Life that very opportunity that you wanted. So this is great news. This is saying you're weaving something this month. As a result, you're starting a new journey. And by March, you're absolutely figuring things out and things starting to work for you with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like running now and working for you. And you have the Four of Swords. You're finally going to rest in March. You're like, whoa, maybe I was worried a little bit in the beginning of my journey. I didn't know how it was going to take me. I was excited. There's stored potential, right? And now it's starting to work. I'm getting the things that I wanted from this opportunity. I'm free. I'm flying. And I see you like in peace with the Four of Swords. You're like, oh, it worked out. That kind of energy. Whoa, 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 whoa. So now this is making all the sense in the world. New material opportunity, and we did see material in the second house, right? This is definitely a material opportunity, an opportunity that will lead to material wins. And the opportunity is starting in the month of January, and the manifestation is happening. You getting all the wealth and all the prosperity, all the material things that you were looking forward to as you were beginning this journey, fully manifested by March. So that's awesome to see it for you. And you have the Emperor. I see you are by March as well in control. Maybe you were like standing on a branch, yes, relying on yourself, but now in I was going to say April because it says 4. So perhaps towards the end of March, you feel like you've found your new territory. No one is able to come near you now. And you're like, I got this. I'm in control. I've created my own thing. No one dare enter my territory. So you've got your territory. You're powerful. You're in control. You've got your wealth. And you keep getting people like outside trying to take your territory. By that time, they're like, okay, we cannot cross pile number 2 anymore. Cross as in anger, also as in enter your territory. Yeah, everything's settled by March, or maybe towards the end of March. You've got the things working out for you. You've taken your place and you're resting. Do you see the 2 hands? It's like, I got this, it's mine, I'm calm, I'm rested, and all the potential that you have been seeing has now been manifested. My dear pile number 2, wishing you so much luck in regards to this situation. May you always be safe, abundant, powerful, prosperous, and have your dreams come true. May you always be in peace, and may you always be guarded and protected. This was your reading for the month of January 2024. Wishing you all the best. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It can really help you out with achieving all of your goals for this year. And on top of that, it's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading this ebook. Or waste your time reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away. And the whole idea is to show you how you can do all of this all while enjoying the process. That's the focus of this ebook. It has key advice and mind-changing ideas that can truly shift your mind about the way you see productivity forever, changing who you are and how you look at productivity forever. If you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, sending you so much love, wishing you the best of luck in this month. You got this. You're going to do great. Remember, by the way, the Ingwas rune, I always tell you this, is a rune that has so much potential as well. Fertility, things are gonna come out the way that you want, and you want to take care of it well at this phase. And you don't need to be like advised, because you're automatically going to jump into this. It's almost like you're not going to think about it. You're like, I'm cutting ties with this. I'm not going to take this. You're standing up for yourself. It's almost going to happen automatically. I see your self-confidence is roaring out. Unleashed. Also, what the A was, unleashed. You're also going to see within yourself so much power that you didn't even know you had, and it's changing the dynamics completely. This person or this thing that thought that they were a leopard will soon find out, metaphorically speaking, that they are a rat in terms of size. They will be running away. You're going to be winning this so easily. Your tears aren't even going to dry before you get this new opportunity that will bring you so much potential by March. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Your crystal is the beautiful green Jade, and this is the deck on the far left that we will be using, which some of you have picked with the specific Ace of Pentacles. If you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case only, you've got, 4 cards here. Your zodiac signs are Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it, and do note that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energy of the reading itself. And also remember, it is a general reading. Not everything in specific might resonate exactly with you. Sometimes it may resonate specifically to someone else that is meant to hear it, because it is a general reading after all. Okie dokie, so excited about doing your January 2024 predictions. Happy New Year, everyone. And let's take a look at your tea leaves and begin your reading. Ooh, looks like you got 3 tea leaves in this month. Let's take them out and put them to the side. And as you can see, in a moment, I'm about to cast some runes on your astrological chart of houses to get even more details about what to expect in January. So, you've got the Weaver. This is the exact card that popped up in pile number 3. If you were drawn to it, I highly recommend it. So you have the Weaver, rediscovery, transition. Wow, a lot of you guys are going through a transition in January. Very cool. We'll wait to see what it means. I think there's like a slot where I can put the crystal here. Isn't that cool? I think things are fitting together. They're coming together for you. So nice to see for you, especially if this is your significator card. And you have memory. And you've got a diamond ring here. Very excited to find out what it could be about, actually. We could place it here so that we can place a tea leaf here, a tea leaf there. And let's check out these cards. You got a lot of these this month. So, whoa. Moon in Taurus with exaltation. A lot of material gains happening for you in the month of January right off the bat. Material manifestations or something big is happening in the material with the second house and the material aspect of your life. You're getting a lot of either money, or maybe you're getting a lot of wealth or something. We'll find out, I guess, as we take a closer look at your reading. You have Venus in Aquarius with detachment. Okay, you also have Saturn in Leo with generosity. Wow, you're getting a lot. It's like this month is a month of change, and it's being very generous with you in the area of material things. Okay, you also have here the Sun in Pisces with vision. Okay, so to me, this is saying that there is something that was manifesting for you and is reaching you this month. At least you're going to see it happen for you in the month of January. You're finally getting to see this manifestation. It's appearing, you're receiving it in the month of January. Okay, this is so cool to see. Maybe someone's giving you generously here, or Maybe your job is like upgrading your salary generously, something like that. You have bow. You are highly thought of. So nice to see here. And isn't that interesting? With highly thought of, but you have detachment here. I'm curious to see how this is going to play out in your reading. And you have dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. So nice to see as well. And you have fan, romance, celebration, and party. Loving this energy for you. Before we take a look at your tarot cards, let me quickly cast your runes on your houses. And there are the runes here as well. Let's shuffle them really nicely. And pick a couple and shoot. Okay, so obviously in the 7th house, you have the rune of Nothis. Interesting. You might also want to check pile number 1 if you're drawn to it. Okay, so you have Nothis in the 7th house. You have in the 5th house, whoa, Algiz. Ooh la la, that's so cool. And you have Fehu in the 3rd house. Oi, 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 oi. So interesting. Let me put it to the side here. Like this way you've got space, and we'll talk about it in a moment. That's why you are highly thought of. Let's see. We also got detachment. I'm a bit confused, but we'll find out in a moment. Okay. Oh my God, you better check pile number 1. Oh no, I thought the Algiz was in the 3rd house. Okay, I was going to say powerful communication. I was definitely going to tell you pile number 1. But right, you've got the Fehu in maybe somebody's going to call you unexpectedly, because Fehu is like, it's like give and take, you know? Give and take in the 3rd house. So it's like communication back and forth happening between you and someone. Why do you have detachment though? We'll find out in a moment. Okay. Trust the process. I'll take these. Let's see what they are. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles. You could be waiting on something, or someone waiting on something to jump. I heard jump into an opportunity or something. Can't wait to see what this is. Someone's jumping on and it's not on your mind. Like if I talk to you about this in your tarot reading today, you might go, what is that? Or maybe who is that? Or what is this? So something is like happening. Someone's thinking of you and waiting to jump on the right opportunity, and you have no idea about that. Could be someone waiting to give you something, by the way. Let's see. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the 4 of Wands. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, thanks a lot. That's the second part. Let's see what your cards are. I feel this one, so let me take that first. Ooh, you've got the 6 of Wands. You're carrying you won something with the Knight of Pentacles. I see you carrying it with pride. You're winning something. You're holding something with a lot of pride this month. You maybe received something. Maybe someone's congratulating you on your hard work. You're holding something in the month of January with great pride. I see you being taken a picture of with you receiving that, certificate or prize or position or something. You're holding something with great pride. You feel so proud of yourself to receive something. It's so generous here. I'm loving your reading, file number 3. You have the 10 of Wands, end of a difficult, heavy cycle. It's good to see. You have the Emperor. You have the King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Very interesting. I just heard matching somebody's power or something. Don't know what that is. We'll find out maybe. Maybe you're matching somebody's level, so now things are opening up or something. and you have the Eight of Wands. This is happening rather quickly for you, and this makes a lot of sense. You're quickly, in the month of January, moving from carrying a lot on your back, carrying a lot of responsibilities, or carrying a lot of heavy emotions and not knowing where to go, feeling a little bit maybe hopeless. Ooh, let me put it a little bit here. You need to see your runes, you know? Right. Feeling a little bit hopeless. And in the month of January, this situation is quickly, with the Eight of Wands, changing around, and it's changing due to some communication, because the Eight of Wands is also communication. And you've got the Fehu rune in the third house with communication back and forth. Someone's reaching out to you, maybe that you're not much in contact with, maybe you don't even know. It's like with the behind the back here, they're thinking of you, they see you, maybe you don't see them, something like that. And perhaps this is even going to become a very good friend of yours, with the pleasure with a close friend. So it seems to me like there is a grand transition with an offer coming to celebrate you this month, congratulating you on your work. I see this was a long time coming. As someone that was wanted to jump on the opportunity, or your company or another company wanting to jump on the opportunity and present a generous opportunity to you. They're like, maybe like, if this is a company we wanted to work with you for such a long time, or maybe your company saying we wanted to offer you this opportunity for such a long time, we were waiting for something. Not sure how this is going to play out, but I do see with detachment, you have no idea about this. You're not expecting this. It's coming out of the blue. But with memory and highly thought of, this is the mind, you know. Someone has been thinking about something for such a long time. It's keeping in their mind, and now they're going to be so generous to you about it. And they're going to be giving to you so generously in the month of January. And I see a lot of celebration, because you have celebration here in the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory. It's a card of success. You're going to almost taste what it feels like, or what it tastes like to have the type of success that you deserve. Because you're a hard worker with the Weaver here. Talented also. You're skilled. And it seems like there is a new commitment happening this month for you. So since this is a material aspect, I can only guess that it could be in the area of your work. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing it could be in the area of your work, but not necessarily. Maybe it's in the area of your family, or in the area of something else that you've worked hard for. And a person maybe from your past is calling you, telling you, hey, maybe you've helped me with something, I wanted to give you back. Thank you so much, you're being celebrated. And that's allowing you to like be in a better position or something. Yeah, something like that. I see something along the lines of someone presenting you something, taking you out of a difficult situation. And now in January, you feel in control. You feel like you've got maybe your life together with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. This combo is like you got your life together. Everything is under control. And also, materialistically, things are going so well for you. This opportunity or this person will jump into this opportunity in January to give you a lot, resulting in material wealth or prosperity in the month of January. Also, I'm noticing all these court cards. Expect to have a lot of conversations. I'm saying conversation because of the third house, right? A lot of conversation with like-minded people, but here they're not just like-minded people, and I say like-minded because it's the seventh house, right? Or maybe, you know, like-minded is actually the 11th house. So yeah, they could be like-minded, no issue there. Actually, the seventh house is more of like profound relationships. So I think you are building like some form of strong connection with powerful people this month. And you know, the Northeast rune falling in the 7th house, I feel like, you know, let me first explain. The Northeast rune is about tenacity. So perhaps this is negotiation with the back and forth in the 3rd house. So I see you like negotiating something with powerful people this month. Now that you are in a powerful position, we see you've moved from the 10 of Wands to the Emperor very quickly. And now that you're in this powerful position, I see you this month communicating with some people in bigger positions somehow that you weren't in touch with before. And you're going back and forth negotiating something, but it's not being negotiated in a harsh way where you're like each party is trying to like take the best from the other party, because you have the Knight of Cups. So this is more like loving negotiation. This is more like people who are fulfilled, or like, you know what, you can take that, I don't mind this part, how about you help me out with this part? And you're like, yeah, okay, I can do that part. It's more of like nothing negotiation that's not meant to take from the other and may the best man win kind of negotiation, especially that it's the Fehu. It's like kind giving. So yeah, and you can see it with the Knight of Cups as well. So it's like loving conversation, more of like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Yeah, okay, that works out. How can we cooperate or collaborate together for the mutual benefit of all? So yeah, expect in January for you guys some negotiation with like people of power or people of great position, as your position is shifting quickly and you're finding out that up there people are like rather calm and good and very happy to have you in this position. They're celebrating you. They're very happy to give you this offer. It's a new milestone for you with the 4 of Wands. How did I miss that? It's a new step up in your life. And this negotiations back and forth are rather pleasant. I see your confidence is at all-time high and your power is at all-time high, not just from the Emperor. But you see with the 5th house, it's confidence, right? And you've got the Algiz rune, which is a rune of power. So your confidence is very high this month. You're feeling power. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling your new position. You're feeling it very well. And you're speaking with confidence and power. But at the same time, there is loving communication going on between you and others this month. And believe it or not, this is like going to happen in a blink of an eye. From feeling very tired to being in such a great position here, because someone is presenting something to you with great pride. They're like, I'm proud to be presenting this to you. I can't wait to celebrate you and maybe celebrate you as part of the team, or watch you succeed or something. Yeah, see, someone has a plan for you. They're waiting to jump on the opportunity and give you back generously. Or give you generously and celebrate you. There's no way. I mean, your cards are very clear in this area. But we do have tenacity in the 7th house. The will to survive in the 7th house, creating profound relationships. Let me think about that part. Guys, I just read more here about the Northeast, and yes, it's of course tenacity, the need to survive, but the main focus actually of Northeast is the need, right? So that's an important keyword that I forgot about completely here, or like I read before but like didn't consider it at all in this reading. Revisiting it, it makes sense. Now you have the Northeast in the 7th house with friends and sorry, I keep saying like-minded people. I want to say profound relationships. These new relationships, they need you. So you are needed in this position. Perhaps this is why you are respected there. You're being celebrated. You're being offered this opportunity. Yeah, you have no idea that this is happening to you. And so this is basically saying that you'll be in contact with like higher ups positions or something who need you in this place. who love you and need you will be celebrating your position and have a lot to offer you generously. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I say. And you'll be making like deep connections even with these people. Pleasure with a close friend. You have a lot of fun working with these people. You can see with rediscovery, you're rediscovering a new way of doing something. I see also transition, a powerful transition here, 5th house of change as well. A powerful transition happening in your month, in the month of January, where you are really appreciated and given generously. A great step up for you that you will love in a blink of an eye. Remember that your situation is going to change very quickly. So my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your month of January 2024. I wish you all the best of luck in your journey and in what lies ahead. May you always be prosperous. May you always be loved, appreciated, and may you always achieve your dreams. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. This ebook can really help you out with achieving all of your goals for this year. And on top of that, it's small, straight to the point. You're not going to waste time or procrastinate reading it. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your audiobooks, and you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. If you've been looking forward to learning more about productivity and, getting a grasp of it with a lot of mind-changing ideas on how to do it right, and most importantly, how to enjoy the whole process, this is the ebook for you. It will really change your life in this aspect. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And like I mentioned, there's also an audiobook. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your January 2024 predictions. These are the decks that we will be using for your reading today. The tarot deck that we will be using, some of you chose using the Ace of Pentacles at the top of the deck. Some of you chose your pile using your crystal, which in that case, the crystal for this reading is the beautiful Mookaite Jasper. And if you've chosen your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. And do note that they are present in your reading because their energies will be matching the energy of the reading itself. Ooh, look at that. So I get these two for you. I see a green one there as well as a purple one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You've got a lot of tea leaves for this reading. Wonderful to see. Okay, so we'll put your tea leaves to the side for now. And on the far right, as you can see, are your runes as well as your astrological wheel of houses. And what we're going to do for this reading is shuffle your runes around and cast some runes and see on which houses they fall, giving us a better understanding, detailed understanding of what to expect. Whoa. Well, this one fell. It looks like it's important for your reading. I will keep it because it fell unexpectedly. I didn't cast yet. This way we'll understand and get into detail with the energies that are happening for you in the month of January. So I'm going to start. There we go. Taking your runes. That didn't work. It happened with all the piles. Let me go again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's much better. So you've got the Fehu rune in the 12th house. You've got the Yera rune in the 4th house. And between the 9th and the 10th house, you have the Suwilio rune. How interesting. Okay, I'm already getting a lot of information. Some of you are getting a spiritual gift this month. Just saying. No, really. Some of you are going to be experiencing something big spiritually this month. I don't know. Maybe you're getting the gifts out of the spiritual growth that is happening. Maybe karma is ending, giving you something awesome in your life. We're going to find out. That's very how can I say, that's very significant here. This is a huge month for you with huge changes spiritually that are giving you some spiritual gifts, or like you're getting some gifts from the universe for sure with the Fehu in the 12th house. Also, you'll feel like the universe is standing by your side. That's the sort of energy we get with the fourth pile. I mean, if you've been on this channel for so long, that's the kind of thing I see in the fourth house. So Suwalyu is a rune of guidance, and it's falling in the 9th house. 9th house is like spiritual growth. Do you see the connection here? And I usually wait with the runes, but this really surprised me here. I see like you're being guided spiritually. Do you see that? It's like your guides are there. The universe is there guiding you in such a strong way. And of course, in regard to your spiritual growth, but also in regard with the 10th house, in the area of your life mission, in your work, your career. They're like really assisting you maybe with opportunities, or telling you what to pick, showing you signs on what to do, bringing things to your table, like things are being handed to you this month in terms of how you're growing, how your karma is ending, the gifts that are coming as a result, and the guidance that you're going to get, and the opportunities maybe that you're going to get in your career. Also, something about your home or your stability. We'll find out in a moment. Let's keep it to the side. Oops. Yeah, let's keep it to the side. We'll find out in a moment, but I need to take a look at the rest of your cards. I like to wait with the runes, but this took me totally off guard here. Okay, so I feel like these two are your significator cards. So let's check them out. You have Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. Whoa, look at that. And you have Saturn in Sagittarius with fulfillment. This is like a difficult journey ending, giving you a lot of material wealth. This has been coming for some of you in this month reading. Wow. Also, this is the talisman for winning the lottery. So you're being very lucky. Perhaps that's a spiritual gift that you're getting. Some of you are getting very lucky in terms of your financial wealth this month. You're getting a huge hit of luck in terms of your financial wealth this month. Also, the 9th house. Remember, we got the idea that you're being guided, and as a result, opportunities are showing up at your doorstep that you're not even expecting at all. Communication also with Mercury in Pisces, spiritual communication. We already saw that together, didn't we? So that's very strong in your reading here. So excited to see this for you. Pile number 4. Whoa, the guide. I mean, really? Also, the bell is the throat chakra. Communication, guidance. Really, really awesome. Also with the inheritance, you're getting guidance as well. Yeah, from your spirit guides, and specifically spirit guides of dear loved ones that could have passed away. So yeah, maybe you're getting guidance and like them helping you out in this world with great opportunities coming in for you. Like they're there, they're letting you know we're there, we're standing by you, we're helping you out. There's a surprise this month happening for you. So look out for that, my dear pile. Number 3. Okay, remember guys, you see Pisces and Sagittarius, and the zodiac signs here are Pisces and Sagittarius. And just want to remind you what I mean by they're present in your reading, because their energies will be matching the energy of your reading. That's what I mean by that. Whether in like the zodiac signs that show up or the general energy of the reading itself. So never doubt your pile. If they're not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. Okay, so you've got resourcefulness. Your cup is being filled up from the heavens. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? Awesome to see for you. You're really going to be happy here. I see this tiny dragon is so happy watching their cup being filled. A lot of wish fulfillments are coming true for you this month. Your cup is really filled, especially in the material aspect. Again, this is, I think, the second cup that's getting fulfilled. second or third. A lot of people this month are getting fulfilled in their material wealth. I think second pile. Okay, so, whoa, guys, isn't this mind-blowing? You have the 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. I mean, the lottery, great good fortune, cup being filled. Are you already dancing? So, I can totally see that you've finished up, like you're wrapping up. There's a closure and some karma. You're transcending. There's an old chapter being closed. Energy's clearing. You're healing. And as a result, you're getting a gift, a big gift here from the universe. That's 100% happening here for you. Okay, so you have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Let's keep that here. You have the month of October. Also reminds me of the fall. So let's see how this fits into your reading. You have Harp, great happiness. It's going to be an awesome month for you guys. Don't tell me this is happiness. Okay, this is success. Love this for you. You have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. Somehow, older man and this fulfillment with all of this money just hit me with the keywords old money. So don't know how this is going to fit into your reading. You know, old money with inheritance. Maybe some of you are going to find out about some ancestors. Didn't I tell you ancestors a moment ago? Where did I see it? Perhaps from the guide. Yes, and the inheritance made me think of your ancestors. So yeah, some of you this month are maybe discovering like somewhere in your old ancestors. Maybe I'm hearing castle, crazy, just saying. Maybe you're like hearing about an old castle that you own, an old land that you didn't know about. Maybe someone's gonna meet you and tell you your great grandmother left this for you. It might not be exactly that for some of you, but for others, there's definitely surprise in this area here. So look out for that. And, you know, older man, this is like an older generation, like great grandparents, kind of older ancestors. And you have chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Did we see someone leaving? No, we saw someone behaving stupidly. Okay. So excited about your reading. It's looking so cool. So curious. Can't wait to find out more for you guys. So, what is happening for you in the month of January, please? What can pile number 4 expect in the month of January? You know, it might not be an ancestor, although I highly doubt it. I feel right when I say ancestors, and I don't feel it's so right when I'm not saying it, but I do remember it's a general reading. Some of you, this could be manifesting as, you know, someone giving you something. Maybe your neighbor wants to give you something. They love you so much. Or you're going to be making a friend with an older person who wants to give you something that means a lot to you, maybe not so much to them anymore or something. So yeah, someone's passing on something of significant wealth or value to you. Okay, so that's a little detail here, but all in all, I see you being fulfilled materialistically. To be specific, for most of you, this seems like material wealth or financial wealth. And it seems like you're going to be so happy with a lot of success happening this month. You're getting hit by great fortune and great luck. I see you dancing, happy, fulfilled, with the chair filled. Yeah. Also, someone's falling out of your life, because look, someone is behaving stupidly. You got the fall with October. Someone's falling out of your life. Maybe someone started falling since October. We'll find out. Okay, so you have the 2 of Wands. With the light here, this reminds me of the Yera rune in the 4th house. Yera is illumination, knowledge. Maybe you're going to find out something in your home. Guys, I mean, this is the second time I'm getting this for you. being illuminated. See, Two of Wands is like thinking hard about something. Maybe here this is talking about finding out something, especially with the crystal ball. And the illumination, this took me to the illumination of the Yera. So you're finding something about your home, your family with the 4th house. You're finding out about an older relative. Maybe you didn't even know was your relative, leaving something for you. This is like confirmed at this point. Or maybe you're finding something about your family. You're discovering that one of your family members is super wealthy and wants to give you something of value to you. They're like, I want to help you out. Something, you're going to be finding out a great surprise here about someone who wants to give you something. From your family, from your home, from your hometown, from maybe a close-knit group of people. It doesn't have to be like direct blood family. It could also be like someone who you feel is family. That could also be it. But for most of you, really, this is family. There's no question about it. Very interesting story. I'm so curious about this pile number 4. Please do update me when this happens. So you have the Lover's card. You're going to be making some nice choices here, because Two of Wands could also be choices, and the Lover's card is a card of choice. So there are choices, big decisions that you are going to be making this month. Maybe as you discover something. Let's move on and find out. You have the Temperance card. You have the 9 of Wands. You also have the 6 of Wands. I'm hearing people talk outside, so maybe you're going to hear some talk. Maybe you're going to hear some talk about something. You have the 9 of Swords. I'll put it into consideration as we're reading. You also have the 3 of Pentacles. And you have the Hermit. You're discovering something. Do you see? You're discovering something on your own. I can't wait to dig into this reading and give you the tea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 more cards to go. We'll open them in due time. So what's going on here? So like I said, whether this is family or not, you seem to be offered good fortune from someone older than you, or someone in a bigger position, or someone from old money, or maybe even from your ancestors. Most likely from your ancestors. And it's going to bring you great fortune into your life. It's like filling up your cup to the brim. You're like really satiated and satisfied. And it's like this gift that keeps on giving. It's like, it's not going to stop. It will keep bringing wealth and fortune into your life. All right. It's going to make you feel very happy. Let me think about your cards here. Oh, I remembered something. You're going to be making a great choice this month. And I did see with the Suwolyu from the very beginning that you will be guided to make the right choices for your work or career or your goals, right? So with the hands pointing towards something, I think the universe will be working with you, like screaming signs at you, showing you right information at the right time to make important choices. Look, they're buying real estate. Maybe somehow, remember I thought of a castle. So maybe you're like finding out about a real estate that your family owns, or just something that has to do with real estate, very specific, but just thought I should mention that. Maybe as a result of the money you're getting, you're buying real estate. Very detailed for someone, but it's there, I should mention it. But in all cases, like I said, they will be guiding you to take the right decisions, especially in work. And these decisions are going to make you very successful. with the Six of Wands. I see your guides telling you, don't listen to the outside noise. Remember when I told you I heard noises? You're going to be hearing something. And look at the Nine of Swords covering her ear. And you can see the guides outside. And you can see all these noises. I believe your guides are telling you, remember the guide, they're here in your reading. And they're telling you, block out all of the noise that are going to cause stress. It's like, don't do that, that's risky, or don't do this, or don't do that, or don't listen to this, don't take this part or take that part. Block out these noises because your guides are going to show you the way. It's going to be clear, just like this for sale sign. It's a sign, right? So your signs that are going to be given to you are going to be so clear. You might maybe open up one of your social media and right in front of your face see information you would have never thought you would get at the right time. If let's say the real estate example, you have no idea what to do with real estate, and maybe your family's like, you gotta pick this apartment, or you gotta pick this part or something. I don't know what's going on here. I see that your guides are like gonna show you maybe on a post, like for example, you get this advertisement of real estate of someone, an expert who comes in this ad that tells you never do this because that's going to result in so many attacks. Follow me for more information. And you're like, whoa, thanks a lot. That was clear. What are the odds that I get this message at exactly that time? So your guides here are telling you, block out the noises, do this, do that. See, it's going to stress you out with the Nine of Swords. It's the sound of their own stress. So I don't know what this is about, but keep the faith that you will be guided. It's the first thing we saw in your reading. You will be guided in every step on what to do in terms of taking this opportunity in your life. And I do see you celebrating this with a dear loved one in your life. It's like here with the Hermit, on your own. See, you've got a lot of people here going, hey, do this, do that. On your own, you are going to be given the right information. You're going to be guided with the right information on how to do it right. So don't worry about that and relax, just like the Hermit card here. And I see a lot of success happening for you with the Six of Wands and the Success card. So you've got an element of great success happening in your life. Maybe it's in the house of career. That's a Ten of Wands, right? So this is saying that in this month, you're going to experience a lot of success in your work. And as I was saying that, I saw you dropping something. So perhaps this is talking about dropping something from your career. So maybe you're like leaving. What could you drop from a career? Especially with someone is behaving stupidly, like a turkey, yak, yak, yak. So maybe, no, yak, yak wouldn't be the turkey. But anyways, it's like maybe someone annoying. You might leave something behind now that you've got all this wealth. Or maybe you are like leaving an old manager behind, now dropping them because you're in a higher position, higher up, and you're dealing with a new manager maybe, or maybe you're the manager. Somehow you're dropping something that was maybe a bit egoistical in your life. Like maybe something in your work or your job who thought, oh, they got to rely on me. I can push them and bully them left, right, and center. I can annoy them with the bell. I can tell them to do this. Ha, ha, ha. Maybe an egoistical person in your life who thought that they owned you. And look at the universe laughing now with Fehu in the 12th house. Who would have imagined that you would get this great fortune happening in your life? So much to their surprise, you're dropping this person, and like I imagined a block of ice falling on this turkey, just like a cartoon. So maybe this is like a wake-up call spiritually for this person as well. Wake up to see that their ego is not really serving them, and they may have lost someone in a great position that was actually helping them. So this could be in your work. Someone has been behaving stupidly, and watching you maybe go or drop them will really be a wake-up call for them. It will hit them just like a brick of ice with the waterfall falling here. It's gonna hit them hard, is what I'm trying to say. And you find you're like escalating, yeah. It's like you're leaving them behind and you're moving up top to great success. And you're like, goodbye. We no longer have to deal with each other. Next up, also in your life, in January, I see you enjoying your work. Because temperance is a rise, and we did see a rise here. Yeah, and I keep saying work, guys, because it's in the 10th house, but take it as your objectives. If this is not your work, take it as something you're passionate about. Take it as your life mission as well with the 10th house. Yeah, your goals. I see you enjoying something more in the month of January. You're rising, and now that you're rising, you're enjoying your career, or you're enjoying your work more. You're bringing out your creative juices with this specific Three of Pentacles. Also, I see you working with others that you enjoy working with. This is the collaboration card with the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, also a lot of spirituality. Do you see that? I believe this card is saying you're guarded and protected, because one of the meanings of the Nine of Wands is being guarded, being protected. It's also like someone doing some ritual. Maybe they're protecting themselves. I also see the elements of the Magician on the table. So there's a lot of magic around you this month. You are being protected and guarded from maybe people who are acting stupidly. And yeah, you're gonna be protected from them. In fact, you're dropping them. And you're doing something that you enjoy much, much more. So curious to see how this is going to unfold for you. I love when you guys update me. It's like one of my favorite things, because I do your readings with every bit of my heart. And it's so awesome to see on the other side how it rolled out in your life. So please do update me, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of your cards. This is a month where you're really genuinely going to feel so happy, because things are falling onto your lap. I see you dancing. I see you very happy. Also, some of you may be taking dance classes this month. Also, I heard ballet in my mind. So some of you might be taking some ballet classes or dance classes, or this is just simply for everyone watching, that you are going to be experiencing great happiness this month. You're going to feel inspired to create more, to do something that you love, and you're so happy. You're very elated this month. Your energy is at an all-time high. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of your cards. Could it mean you're going to hear about something that you love? It could also mean that as well. But like I said, your career or your goals, you're succeeding in your goals greatly this month. I think you're going to hear about something with the announcement of the bell. You're going to hear about something. And I got to be honest with you. Although your reading is awesome, you might be hearing something that you don't like. I just caught that right now, so... okay. Look at this, guys. You're going to be hearing about something that you don't like, that's a bit annoying, I think, from this person, whoever this person is and what they're representing in your life. And because of that, you're dropping them and moving above them. That's exactly what's happening this month. Okay, like hearing something annoying from someone, you're like, what is this? And you're dropping them easily and moving beyond them. Where did I see beyond? I just saw it now. Oh, there we go. And moving beyond them. Okay. Let's now take a look at the rest of your cards and find out what's more in this pile. So you have, ooh la la, the Two of Cups. Look at that. I'm seeing you with someone else. Maybe there is a special someone here in this reading. Maybe you have a partner. Your bond is getting stronger in the month of January. You're spending more time together. You're going out on dates. I also just remembered Valentine's Day. So maybe like there are a lot of dates and you're planning something special for Valentine's Day together. I see your bond becoming stronger between you and your partner. There's so much love. Also with the Nine of Wands in conjunction to that, That could be also the Six of Wands as well. Oh, maybe. I want to say successful, victory and passion, but you know, whatever. Yeah, a lot of like intimacy. This came out just like that, channeled. So a lot of intimacy here going on in the month of January for you guys. You have the Four of Wands. A level up in your relationship life. So why did I forget singles? If you are single as well, there's a level up in your relationship life. Like, look at this. Four of Wands in a relationship reading can denote marriage. So maybe with the Two of Wands and this specific Temperance card, there is a specific day where your partner may be proposing to you. Also, this could mean, if you're single, that you are like finding, like there is an upgrade in your love life. You're finding the one in the month of January. It is a one after all. So it's like the month in which you will celebrate for the rest of your life, you falling in love with this person. You have the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. Wow, leading to the Ten of Pentacles, because there is a transition here in the Six of Swords. It's a card of transition. And this is why I said leading to the Ten of Pentacles. We already know that you're going to be fulfilled materialistically this month with the Ten of Pentacles. So you're reading recap here, like an insistence on this energy, the highlight actually of your month. Isn't that awesome? Here, you could have been like, if we're talking materialistically, you could have been with the Eight of Swords feeling a little bit tied down materially. I see with all of these books, it reminds me of the like accounting journals. Maybe you were trying to figure out using pen and paper. I'm going to take this 200 in the bank that I saved up. I'm going to use the coupons here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to save up for that. Maybe I pay a little bit here and a little bit there. You're like trying to make things work really well, but you're tired with this Eight of Swords. You're really tired. Sometimes it's difficult to figure it out. Maybe you feel a bit stuck financially, and there's a transition here. You are going from feeling a bit like not knowing what to do, a bit stuck, trying to figure things out month by month, day by day, being tired, hoping that it works out. And in the month of January, this is transitioning for you. You're feeling prosperous. There's so much abundance. It doesn't mean that you won't be careful with your wealth, but it means that you just have enough, so much to go around. You have so much to feel fulfilled, to help you out. And so you're transitioning from a time of your life where you're figuring out where to put what money where, and being like very meticulous with every penny. That may not change, being meticulous, but what I'm trying to say is you're transitioning to feeling abundant, being able to pay everything off, forgetting that past part of your life and enjoying life in the aspect of materialism. And that's the gift that you're getting this month as a result of an old karmic chapter closing down, and the universe is giving you as a result this great good fortune in your life. Don't forget, there's also a lot of success in terms of your work as you're dropping something behind and working more creatively. And it's a month also where you will be guided. Remember, spiritually, greatly guided spiritually and in your work. And if you're wondering, how am I going to be guided? That you will find out and know completely by the end of January. And my dear pile number 4, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. Sending you so much love. All the best of luck on this amazing energy this month. I hope you guys do want to share whenever you find out about this. And this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. This is an ebook that can really help you out with achieving all of your goals for this year. On top of that, it's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate or waste time reading it. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. In this ebook, you'll find all the key advice and secrets to helping you become a productive person right away, with a lot of mind-shifting ideas that can change your attitude and behavior and the way you look at productivity forever, making it easy and, most importantly, making it enjoyable. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. And my dear pile number 4, thank you so much for tuning in, sending you so much love. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Also, just noticed something. 12 and 9, it reminds me of a birth. Something is coming into fruition for you. Something big, a surprise, is coming to fruition for you in 9 months. Just saying. Love you guys, and see you in the next reading. Bye.